Hey, you. Welcome back to the channel. And guys, today some exciting news for the Waves community. We are now issuing our first round of airdrops to Waves wallet holders. And so we're here on the Waves forum, the airdrop section of the forum, where you can find out the latest airdrops on Wave wallet holders, Waves network. And so the Bitcoin Wave network, we're going to be airdropping 1,000 tokens to the first 1,000 people who claim, who hold Waves wallets. We want to do this earlier, but because we're part of a Bitcoin fork, what that means is now we're basically, most of the tokens are controlled by Bitcoin holders. We use a transactional network fee system, which basically translates to something like you can send all transactions over our network free using the Waves platform. You can send them free. However, if you're a Bitcoin holder claiming your Waves tokens, you have small penalties that are levied against your accounts um, if you don't claim your tokens in time. And basically, what that adds up to is all transaction fees are free, but if you don't claim your tokens in a certain period of time, you then have to pay the transaction fees to use our network, right? So it's very important that if you're a Bitcoin holder, that you claim your tokens as fast as possible on the Bitcoin Wave network, right? So this just gives a description of what the token is about. It's basically carrying the representative value of Bitcoin over the Waves network, right? So, in other words, you can store your Bitcoin in your wallet and move this represented value over the Waves network. Now, of course, the idea of that being that Waves platform does a much better job of allowing cryptocurrencies to move and transfer like money, right? We know Bitcoin to be more of a store of value. And the issue is trying to solve the problem with Bitcoin. Um, and we're coming up with things like the Bitcoin Lightning Network and a variety of things that are showing some promises, but they as well have some drawbacks. So the Bitcoin Wave Network is an option to use in place of that some people find a lot better and easier to use. And so what's so great about the token, besides just being this way to transfer your represented Bitcoin value across the Waves network, use it as a money, use it to purchase items, transactions are faster. Besides all of that, it also acts as a cross-chain token. And so the next part or the next component of what the Bitcoin Wave network is about is it's about building up a system, an ecosystem uh, from the beginning structurally and building from within and going outwards. Whereas it's a little bit different. We usually build systems and we hope people come in. And our system, we're basically expanding out into this complete closed ecosystem, right? Where you can do everything in this system. But what's an interesting feature to our token, the Bitcoin NYK token, that is the token for the Bitcoin Wave network, is that it's also can be used as a cross-chain token. The social media aspect of what the Bitcoin Wave network is, it basically kind of uses a social network coupled with this way to move your Bitcoin value across it, right? Using the Waves platform. And that's very important because social media is one of the best use cases for cryptocurrency. Facebook is coming out with a cryptocurrency that many believe will be immediately successful due to the large number of people already in the ecosystem. Same with Twitter using the Lightning Network. But there are many other advantages to the Bitcoin Waves network besides the transaction fees being free. You're also able through the Bitcoin Wave network to send to anybody in the network. And Lightning, you have to send to people through payment channels, so it's limited to who you can send to. It's a lot of more technical things about it, being able to run nodes, etc. And this is very user friendly. to move Bitcoin represented value at a high speed using Waves technology, using the user-friendly mobile app to do all these things and accomplish all these things. And we think it will create a great recipe. So besides just building up this social media presence throughout our own system to help to facilitate and move this value, uh, many other social networks over the blockchain, you're able to take the Bitcoin NYK token and use it on other networks such as Steemit, Well Shares, Bear Shares. You can use it. You can basically, through our system, convert it to value on other networks. So it's a very valuable and coin with a lot of potential going forward into the future. And so let's tell you a little bit about what you need to do and to claim your tokens. Of course, we want to, again, to get this out. It makes a lot more sense to get this out to Waves holders first. At least that would have been my thought process with it, because Wave wallet holders, they already are familiar with the Waves wallet, with the built-in decentralized exchange. They're accustomed to the community, and they're used to transacting value in Waves tokens, which is what we trade against. But the problem was to create a project on the level of this ambition to go after the 50 million Bitcoin wallets. It was important that we created this fork between ourselves and Bitcoin so that we can be able to bring that community in as well, yet use the Waves technology in order to do so, which I think makes the most sense, as Waves, I believe, is designed through its decentralized exchange and its user-friendly applications such as the mobile app to be a much more easier application for mass adoption and new users who are not accustomed to dealing with these very complex interfaces that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. And so Waves, in my opinion, has done a very good job of being able to implement a very easy user interface built in with that exchange so people can move their value within the Waves ecosystem. Hence, Bitcoin Wave. So this is a very exciting project, very ambitious project, and a lot of value we believe in this project. And we think that you guys are going to be able to share in that value as well. So let's talk about what you need to do to get your first 1,000 Waves tokens. Interesting enough, the value of the Bitcoin Wave Network token, the Bitcoin NYK token, is right now it trades around $1 on a decentralized exchange. Now, of course, whenever you start off new with a new method of in the cryptocurrency, sometimes you have a lot of volatility. Same situation with what happened with the Grin coin and Beam coin, the Mimblewimble protocol, for those of you all who are familiar with that. So you got all this volatility, and we're having a similar problem. But interesting enough, although our value is around $1 per token on the Waves decentralized exchange, with this very high volatility and low volume, which is to be expected at this point in time on decentralized exchanges, as this is a type of new frontier. We have about the value-wise of our tokens that, as they can be liquidated now over cross-chain functions, are about around the same range. They're around about $1 as well right now. So you can, if you use any of these other networks like Steemit, Well Shares, or Bear Shares, you can pretty much trade off that value for about $1 per token if you hold our coin. So that is very, very, a lot of value there, a lot of potential for this coin. So let's talk about what you need to do to claim your 1,000 tokens. Very, very simple, guys. Very, very simple. There is a video that explains and describes our protocol, the Bitcoin Wave network. All you need to do is click on that video. We have a link here in the description. Click on that video, or we will leave a link to the airdrop forum here on Waves. Click on that video. You want to subscribe to our channel so you can get all the latest information about the Bitcoin Wave network. And then in the comment section, you should comment with your Waves wallet ID. That way we can get you your 1,000 tokens. Now, there's also one other step to make sure that you are a unique user and you're not somebody just continually making up Waves wallets, you then need to go to the bitcoinnyk.com website, our website, and our community forum, and basically do the same thing you just did in the on the YouTube channel, and that is drop a reply and drop a comment that exposes your Wave wallet ID, right? So we know where to send your tokens to you. And you complete those 2 steps, your tokens will be sent that easy, just 2 steps, guys. Um, and we think that this is going to be a token with a great future. We're looking at this token or this is our analysis of it. And of course, you have to do all your own work and do due diligence. But if this can potentially feel a very necessary need to move a Bitcoin value to kind of create this represented value, so we can kind of people can keep their Bitcoin in their wallets to act as gold, and we have the money represented in the form of our token moving around. We don't see any reason why we shouldn't be around the top 20 token. We believe that this is a great demand for this, and whereas a lot of people are starting to use the Lightning Network, there are many problems with the technical know-how to run it. There are many problems with the method that it uses, as it basically acts as a custodial account. As to say that you aren't. It's not really your tokens that you're moving. You have turned that over to someone else, right? That's a custodial function, unless you're running your own nodes, which is going to take a lot of technical know-how to do that. And the masses of people won't be able to do that. So because of that and everything going on with the social network aspect of Bitcoin, the Bitcoin Wave Network, with the facilitation of the Bitcoin holders to get that 50 million wallet network using our token, and the cross-chain features to move this value across social media, which we believe to be one of the best use cases of cryptocurrency to give value back to the content creators and the people who supply the product to social networks. We believe that this can be a very well-performing token. But that's all I want to say in this video, guys. If you like content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them on this video, or you can leave them on our website here on the forum of the Waves Forum. Also on Discord. You can meet us, talk to us over on the Discord channel. And I think that's about it, guys. If you like content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe. And until next time, take care.